You know that calm feeling when you walk into a friend's home and everything just feels peaceful? The rooms aren't perfect, but they're light and breathable. Nothing feels rushed or stressed. The secret isn't expensive organizers or daily deep cleaning marathons. I'm Marcus, and here on Seniors Cleaning Hacks, we discover the simple truth. Organized women who live alone follow just 5 small daily habits. These aren't complicated rules or time-consuming chores. They're gentle moments that turn any house into a true sanctuary. Before we jump into these life-changing habits, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Trust me, you'll want to catch every tip we share here on Seniors Cleaning Hacks. And if this helps you create a more peaceful home, drop a comment below. I read every single one. Introduction. These women aren't perfectionists. They don't live like company might show up any second. They simply choose 5 small actions every day. These quiet habits slowly transform their homes into places of real rest and return. I'll walk you through each of these 5 daily practices used by women who live with purpose and calm. You don't need to master all 5 right away. You certainly don't need to do them perfectly. Just picking one can change how you feel when you wake up, how well you sleep, and how your whole day flows. Each habit comes with a kind explanation, no judgment here, and simple steps you can follow. Whether you live alone, feel restless in your own space despite endless tidying, or want to reconnect with your home, these 5 practices might help you start fresh. At the end, I'll help you pick which habit fits your life best right now. Just one small act reminds you that you're still here, still alive, and still deserve a gentle, caring home. So let's start with the first practice.
Habit 1. Let your bed breathe before making it. The smart morning routine. Most people think organized women jump up and immediately make their beds tight and neat. But experienced women know better. They understand that some things need time to work properly. After sleeping all night, your bedding holds warmth and moisture from breathing, body heat, and natural skin cells. Fold that blanket right away, and all that dampness gets trapped inside. This creates the perfect home for dust mites and bacteria. For older adults with sensitive breathing or weaker immune systems, this matters more than just looks. Dust mites cause allergies, asthma, sneezing, skin irritation, and that restless feeling when you first wake up. The right way to start. Smart women leave their bed open for about 30 minutes after getting up. They wake gently, fold the blanket to one side, pull back the curtains, and open a window to let sunlight and fresh air flow in. Then they go wash up, drink water, eat breakfast, or take a morning walk. They don't treat bed making as an urgent task. They see it as a ritual that needs the right moment. Only after sunlight touches the sheets and air circulates do they smooth the edges, arrange the pillows, and lay the blanket flat again. This simple moment helps them feel they're starting the day with care and control. Why this works? Your bed holds your body every night. It deserves to be touched with calm and gratitude. It doesn't need hotel perfection. You don't need to fold every wrinkle. Just pause for a few seconds, gently place the blanket, straighten the pillow, then step back and look. That moment sends a quiet message. Today, you still have a place to begin again. A new day is here, and you're choosing to live it with a loving act toward yourself. Getting started. Struggling to wake up feeling good? Try this approach. Don't force yourself to do too much. Don't blame yourself for any mess. Just let the bed breathe. Let light come in. Let the sheets release that last bit of moisture. Then make the bed gently, calmly, as if you're saying hello to the day. For seniors with sinus problems, allergies, or mild asthma, making the bed at the right time isn't just about appearance, it's about health. It helps you sleep better the next night, feel less itchy or irritated when lying down. Most importantly, it reminds you that you still control your daily rhythm. You're not just reacting to tasks, you're choosing to begin with something small, light, and meaningful. Try this tomorrow morning. When you wake up, don't fold the blanket yet. Just stand up, open the curtains, and crack a window if possible. Let fresh air in. Let the bed air out. Go about your morning routine. When you return, the bed will be waiting for your touch. And when you put everything back in place, your heart will feel more in place too. Don't forget to like this video if you're finding these tips helpful. It really helps seniors' cleaning hacks reach more people who need these gentle strategies.
Habit 2. Create a sacred morning space. Finding your anchor. Picture waking up on a quiet morning, sitting at the edge of your bed, looking around the room, and asking yourself what you'll do today. No meetings, no calls, no little footsteps or familiar voices. Just another morning beginning with soft light sneaking through the curtain, and you quietly wondering how to continue living well. This is when a morning corner becomes your anchor. More than just tidiness. Women who live with intention don't just keep clean homes. They create gentle moments to begin each day. They don't rush to the kitchen. They don't turn on the TV. They don't check phones first thing. They walk to a familiar spot where there's already a soft chair, a small teapot, a framed photo, a journal, or just a clean surface. They sit for a few minutes doing nothing special, just breathing, just being still, just letting the first light of day touch their face so they can truly be present before doing anything else. At that moment, the house stops being silent walls. It becomes a spacious place where they can show up and begin gently. Special value for seniors. For older adults, this becomes even more precious. When time no longer rushes you, what matters is meaningful rhythm. The morning corner doesn't need to look perfect. You don't need to buy anything new. It could be a small table by the window where you place your warm lemon water. It could be the chair by the bookshelf where you once read to grandchildren. It could be the balcony where morning breeze still feels cool and birds are singing. What matters isn't the objects, it's the intention to begin there. The daily message. When you go to that corner each morning, you send yourself a message. I'm still here. I'm still choosing life. I'm still choosing to begin the day my way. Some people say it helps them feel clearer, not drifting aimlessly through morning hours. Some write one sentence each day. Some just look at trees. Some count 3 things they're grateful for. Whatever it is, that little corner becomes an anchor to keep you from floating off. As we grow older, what brings peace isn't doing more. It's having a kind habit to start the day.
Habit 3. Display only what brings you joy. The hidden exhaustion. Some homes aren't packed with things, yet still make people living there feel drained. Mental fog and emotional fatigue just from passing corners that feel full without knowing what they're full of. Smart selection. Women who live with order don't hide everything away. They simply keep what they truly want to see each day, because what we look at is where our emotions begin. Every item placed on a shelf, table, bed, or counter quietly creates a state of mind. Even if we don't notice it, when too many things crowd our view, the mind never rests. It has to process, identify, remember, and compare. Then we feel overwhelmed without knowing why. Common clutter patterns. Some people cover walls with old photos, each holding a memory. Others fill surfaces with spiritual items, unsure which is most important. Some stack bedside tables with unread books, oils, tissues, glasses, flashlights, and phones. None of this is wrong, but when everything is present at once, nothing gets to shine. The experienced approach. Smart women understand this principle.
They remove neutral clutter and keep a few meaningful things. A ceramic vase from a trip 10 years ago, a drawing their child once made, a birthday card from someone who's now gone. That's enough. They give those items space to breathe. They let light touch the right spot. They don't try to squeeze emotion into every corner. They let the house breathe with them. Testing your space. Ever walked into your living room and wanted to walk right back out? Does your bedroom not feel restful? Does your kitchen feel like a battleground? Try standing still and ask yourself, what am I seeing every day? When I walk out of my room each morning, what do I want to see when I return home? What's the first thing my eyes touch? Is it the bag of trash still not taken out? A pile of old newspapers? A tin of cookies left since the holidays? A note reminding you of something forgotten? Or is it something that reminds you that you were once loved, once cared for, once had a place to live gently? The emotional connection. Choosing what we want to see is choosing the emotional state we want to live in. A house doesn't need to be full. Your eyes don't need to see everything. Just choose a few things worth keeping and let go of what's wearing you down. When your gaze gets to rest, your heart softens. When space feels less crowded, your memory also calms down. You might smile gently each time you walk through the door, just because your eyes landed on something that brings peace. Make sure to share this video with someone who might need these gentle home tips. Spreading the love helps seniors' cleaning hacks grow.
Habit 4. End each day with one kind recognition. The empty feeling. Some nights you go to bed feeling like you didn't accomplish anything. No one visited, nothing got done, no one needed your help, and no one checked in. The house looks the same, items left untouched, unsorted, uncleaned. You lie down, blanket pulled to your chest, lights off, but your mind stays awake. It feels like the day passed without meaning, leaving no mark. But is that really true? Self-validation practice. Women who live with order don't wait for others to validate them. They have their own way of knowing their day still mattered. It's by reflecting on one kind thing they did that day. It doesn't have to be big. No one has to see. No one has to know. Maybe you watered a plant, picked up a piece of paper under the table, folded a towel near the sink, washed a cup after drinking water, straightened a blanket after a nap. Just one thing is enough. Different from other practices. This habit isn't like journaling or making to-do lists. It's a moment of connection between you and your home, between you and yourself. It's a quiet message in your mind saying, today I still lived with some care, some intention, some gentleness. Special meaning for seniors. Older adults often feel like they're slowly becoming invisible. Children are busy, friends are fewer, neighbors aren't as close. Without anyone needing you, it's easy to feel like you no longer matter. But as long as you do something, anything, to make your space more livable, no matter how small, you're still preserving a small world. Tonight's practice. If you live alone, if you have no one to talk to at night, let yourself be the one who listens to the kind thing you did. And if tonight you've done nothing yet, just pick up a towel that fell, place it neatly, then close your eyes and smile.
Habit 5. Close your day with gratitude to your home. The gentle goodbye. There's one small but special habit shared by those who live with care. They don't let the house slip into night in silence. Before going to sleep, they always take a few minutes, not to clean, but to say goodnight to their home. It might sound unusual, but it's very natural. Just like we say goodnight to loved ones, or rub our hands gently before lying down, the home that has accompanied us all day deserves to be closed with a gentle gesture. Simple actions, deep meaning. They don't do much.
Some just turn off a light. Some fold a towel. Some wash one last glass or wipe a small mark on the table. Each action carries a message. The day has ended. Thank you for sheltering me. Thank you for still being here, for giving me a roof to return to. Deeper significance for seniors. For seniors, this holds even deeper meaning. It's a way to close the day with intention, not leaving the house messy like a sigh, not keeping lights on like a cry for help, not letting dishes pile up like something unfinished. Instead, it's a small ritual so the heart feels calm and sleep comes more easily. The morning gift. When you wake up the next morning, the house won't blame you. It's tidy, quiet, clean, as if ready to begin another day with you. And you don't need to do anything big to have that. Just each night before turning off the lights, walk around once. Pick up one thing. Wipe one small surface. Draw the curtain. Flip off a few switches. Look around, smile, and whisper to yourself, "Thank you. See you tomorrow." Living the circle. A day closed with appreciation becomes a piece of life with meaning. And if you do this every day, you'll find yourself living in a warm circle, waking with clarity, sleeping with peace. Throughout the day, even if no one knows, no one sees, no one praises, you are the one who has kept the home not just clean, but grateful.
Choosing your starting point. Which habit fits you now? Looking at all 5 habits, which one speaks to your current situation? If mornings feel rushed or chaotic, start with letting your bed breathe and creating a morning corner. If your space feels overwhelming despite being relatively tidy, focus on choosing what you want to see. If nights feel empty or meaningless, try reflecting on one kind act or saying goodnight to your home. Remember, you don't need to do all 5 perfectly. You don't even need to do one perfectly. Just begin with what feels gentle and doable. Your next step. Pick one habit that feels right for tomorrow. Try it for a week. Notice how it changes not just your space, but how you feel in your space. Final thoughts. These aren't just cleaning tips or organization hacks. They're ways of living that honor both you and your home. They're reminders that you still matter, your space still matters, and small acts of care create big changes in how life feels. Your home isn't just where you live, it's where you return to yourself each day. Make it a place worthy of that return. Thank you so much for watching Seniors Cleaning Hacks. If this helped you see your home differently, please like this video and subscribe for more gentle living tips. Leave a comment telling me which habit you'll try first. I love hearing from you. And don't forget to share this with someone who might need a more peaceful home. I'll see you in the next video where we explore more simple ways to live with intention and ease.